Hello, hope all is well. Welcome back to Trebizond, Universalis 4. So, let's begin by integrating Zoran and getting rid of these rebels, so that we may be able to fix the economy quicker. I'm going to start provoking rebels, because there's a couple on the list I'd like to get rid of, specifically the Ashtakani, the Bashkiri, rebels, you know, that sort of thing. So let's get rid of the Bashkiris next. I'd love to start a war with Muscovy, but this war with the Ottomans isn't going to last long for them to beat Hungary, so I'd rather just wipe my hands clean than having to worry about a war where it's not necessary. So, Bashkiria next. Right, the Shervani separatists are probably going to rise up in the fort, but let's just do it here, just in case. Because I was on hills, then it would move to drylands, or whatever, and then it would move to Shervan, so just gives me multiple opportunities just to get rid of things. Then the Astrakanis. Wow, a positive event. It's been a while since I've seen one of those. So Astrakanis are now going down. My war exhaustion is ticking down. Let's reduce army maintenance, pay off a loan. This can sit in Dagestan because of the attrition. This can probably just sit right here actually. So now I've still got 3 provinces to pay for the coring of. We're 10 ducats in the hole per month. But I sell titles here. I'm just gonna have a double check. There's they're all 4%ers? I don't have indebted to the burghers. Well, in that case then, let's get rid of these smaller loans. I'll seize land here because I've got the estates to do so. Let's privilege indebted. So I've got more 1% loans. The 1% loans will pay off the multiple 4% loans. But I want to keep a little bit of the money, because I want to make manufactories. Or I'll just take out new bigger loans. That's fine. Let's just consolidate our debts. So now we're paying less on interest per annum. And the inflation has less of a chance to rise. Can I pay for a Master of the Mint? Not at level 2 I can't. I also want to get to Tech 11 in Mill quicker, because even if I don't go to war soon, I will be able to, at the very least, be able to build my weapons manufactories. Let's also lower fort maintenance. There's not a lot going on right now. Hopefully. I'm also transferring the Crimea. But I've got so much power in Astrakhan. If I trade instead, let's see what happens. 4.02 becomes 4.83. So it's like half a ducat a month more. Not much, but it's more than nothing. So let's actually pay for another loan to hire the services here. Wonderful. I can actually stop rooting out corruption. And we got a positive balance. Would you look at that? Of course I'm going to have to change some things around. We'll go negative for a little while, but my plan is to just get the economy back up and running. I might have a lot of development, but this is a poor area. The goods are all like livestock and grain. A couple of iron provinces, a couple of salt provinces, but nothing highly to speak. Nothing to highly speak of. My plan is to get manufactories in, which is why, as mentioned, I want the Tech 11. Hopefully, even without my intervention, the Ottoman War ends. Look at that! They took hardly anything. They've got a pretty smooth borderline as well. I like that. Can always appreciate a neat looking set of borders. Although I mentioned I could pull the trigger, I'd be more appreciative if the Ottomans pulled the trigger on me in a defensive war, so then everybody would join me, I suppose. And I can just be defensive. I don't know, I've not got it all figured out. So, weapons manufactories, which means I'd actually like to take another loan, please. Manufactories are expensive right now because of my high inflation. Which is a little frustrating, but oh well. So the interest on that loan will be paid off by the manufactory's completion. I may also take a few more corruption hits to pay for yet another one. That's what I'm considering. But I do also need the tech. Let's speed along a little bit. I can just keep hold of my allies, keep hold of my subjects, push through. Might be able to do something funky here. Oiret's a tributary state of Ming. Sunni zealots for Soran, not a problem. Probably just from them hitting the button, if I'm honest. I really want to take Ashtakhan, just to stop the Ottomans from potentially taking them, but the Ottomans probably want to take me, so I with Ashtakhan and Tunis. Yeah, Ashtakhan will be a vassal of the Ottomans before too long here. They've allied them, they're probably improving relations. I'll just look here. Astrakhan 174, 186. Very close to being their vassal. Plus, Astrakhan would accept it because the only person with cause is me. Ottomans own no Astrakhani cause, so they don't get the minus 1000 malus of owns their cause, or whatever it's called. One province is going to revolt. I'm going to actually increase that autonomy, but everywhere else I'm going to start stamping it down. Autonomy is the true graveyard of empires here. Also, if I keep my crown land above 20%, I will no longer be gaining any autonomy from bad crown land. I just need to just make sure. Okay, good. Apologies, I just needed to make sure where I was at. So now there'll be a couple separatists, don't worry about that. We're back to earning a smidge more money. So yeah, unfortunately this is going to be a fixing the economy episode more than a take anything out episode. My goals will be, hopefully, if all goes well, fight Oirat, take more lands, be able to get into Chagatai to build up my development that way. We'll see what happens. For now I just want Soran in my hands. Oh, prospering times. In a cow province though. Yeah, I kind of just want the... I mean, realistically I should be taking the manpower here, but I kind of want the admin points. Points? It's because I was going to say power. Let's take sword mana. Let's make the province the correct kind of development. Tin also needs to become 5. Do I have that mission? Yes. Right now though, I lose hit points from integration. Just because my ruler is so terrible. Think nothing of it. I'm actually going to take this trader. Just so I don't lose an admin point a month. I could take the statesman to still lose a dip point a month, but I think leaving myself at nothing is okay. I'll do the tin mission when I have the availability to do so. So the annexation will go to 1537. I believe Thring is still the Emperor. Yes. They're still staunchly the Emperor. But the Empire is kind of at religious disunity right now, so it's not like they're going to be able to pass any reforms anytime soon. So now that I'm slowly making money again, let's put some production buildings out there. Let's get them tax and production buildings I was meant to build like 60 years ago. Then we can be on the up and up, we can pay off some more loans, which will get rid of all the horrible interest we're having to pay. I'll be able to stamp down the inflation because I'll stop needing to retake loans. Sure, my ultimate goal is to become an empire, but if I can do things a little more conveniently, then that would be great. What are the Ottomans going to do though? They're still of course guaranteeing Muscovy. I don't think that will stop. Let's take the Patriarch Authority here. Because Patriarch Authority itself is going to be helping me here. Gives me religious strength. Gives me manpower. Gives me lowered unrest. It's actually very helpful. What's less helpful though is that. Right here. The Nogai separatists. As well as the impending Kazakh separatists. Just want one more tick of morale. I think what I should do is bring this army over, fight the Kazakh separatists, and then I can go back to lowering my maintenance. Let's just get it out of the way while we're here. All as it must be. Then I've got another 270 loan. For now, let's repay it. I was about to say for now, let's thingy it, but no, we're good. So, I'm going to provoke. Then we're going to do that. I might have to take another loan while I'm taking a deficit on money. It's acceptable, I suppose. But I kind of want these out of the way. Bavarian separatists will rise in one province and one province only. So, let's go to it. Kundizar it said, right? Yes. I'm not going to provoke the rebels when I get there. I'm just going to sit in the province for a little while. Let's repay this loan. I need 2 more years and then I can get rid of this horrible ruler which is just eating up my everything. I mean, sure, I won't be gaining any sword mana, but I will be gaining back paper mana and bird mana. So Oirat are no longer a tributary of Ming, and they're at war with Manchu. Hopefully it's just for some sort of weird conquest. Rather than tributary. Conquest of Solon, yeah. Good. They probably won't be under a tributary of them soon then. Let's try to improve the situation. And what I'll do is I'll actually just hit corruption twice. And let's take another manufactory. I know, taking the corruption's bad, and I kind of ruined my Norway campaign, but you know. I don't want to be riding the debts for too long. I know money's just a number, but bankruptcy is a state of mind. You know, get loads of extra unrest. You don't get. It reduces your manpower recovery. It resets everything back to minus 100. Any buildings that were built in the last 5 years are removed. If you're coring stuff, it removes your coring progress. There's more. Plus, of course, the Ottomans would be more desirable to hit me because I'll have 50% morale. Bankruptcy is a great time to fight somebody, after all. Let's sit in Dagestan. Actually, it's not going to be for another 4.5 years, apparently, the rebels there. I'd rather just not take the manpower attrition. I can pretty much provoke them whenever I want, is my point. And I'm at a state where I'm earning money while having an advisor. That's also really good. So Sauron's going to be integrated by May 37. Let's say, but it was a good point. Gain some points. More points? Wonderful. Retaking loans will increase my inflation. A problem overall, but not a problem for right now. Money for patriarchal authority. Ruin my country further. Favour neither party here. Let's try and reduce the gov cap problems, because that is causing them modifiers. Gazikmuk in that province there. Could have and should have increased the fort maintenance again. Oh, should be okay. It's not okay. Right. Fine. They're going to be taking the fort. Not a lot I can do about that. So they could have increased the defensiveness sooner, but oh well. Let's just make this real quick. I have them around now. What are you going to do? So I'll immediately take the fort back. And while we've got maintenance up, let's quickly... I'll marry them again. Come on, lose von Habsburg, become Komnenos. That'd be great. The Avarian separatists are ticking up quicker than I expected them to. Not necessarily a problem because, as mentioned, I could pretty much vote revolt whenever I wanted. Which will be now. There we go. Then I can go back to lowering my maintenance. I'm not bothered about the Ardabil separatists. We'll deal with them when we deal with them. Sauron's nearly integrated, and then I'll be able to integrate Sabir after. The only reason why I'm doing it in order and not together is a tributary state of Manchu. But they don't particularly care about being a tributary state. It is enforced through a peace deal. Right, so that's... 5k units with drill. Let's just get rid of them anyway. And then I know this will increase my thing, but let's do this. Okay. Maybe I could just use my gov capacity. Maybe I could just use my gov reform to increase my gov cap. And the reason why I'd consider that is because the next real one for giving me gov cap isn't until l'État c'est moi. Tier 10. I don't think the campaign's going to go that far. So I'm actually actively going to expand admin with the intention of actually wanting to expand admin, not just I have the event for lowering my gov reform, and I need to get rid of it. Nice. 4-3. So we've got 4-3-4, and our heir is a 4-3-4. So now we got everything back in order. You know what? I'm really ahead in Miltech right now. I'm actually gonna pay for. What? I thought I was in the thing. Oh, I didn't look at the clergy properly. Then let's just actually I need to take out the Shervan one first because that's a fort. I'll just deal with Terek after. But there you go. We have our 4-3-4 on the throne, which is good because I forgot to abdicate the previous ruler. So now it's done it without me having to pay the prestige. Wonderful. Let's repay a loan. So Oirat being under Manchu. Manchu are also Tech 9. I need to finish off religious ideas too. I forgot I haven't actually got my hands on the CB. I was wondering why I didn't have a Cassis. So I managed just a smidgen amount more through trade. Let's see here what else is going on. Why am I now back to losing 6 ducats a month? Maybe because I integrated somebody that was giving me funds. That will do it. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for Tech 12 actually. But I'd rather not be behind the Ottomans. That could cause some big problems here. But it's nice to finally be getting points. Ming are not doing so well, Mr. Stark. Look at that big old tune. Breaking out and being stronger than Ming. Oh, it's not my fault maintenance either. I'm just naturally losing 6 ducats a month now. Okay, that's fine. So my current plan is to get my religious CB on the go. Then when 42 comes around, fight the Oirat. Quite honestly. So, religious ideas, complete. National unrest, obtained. Blasphemy Act, passed. So let's wait things out right now. Such an unjust world. So now I've got cleansing a heresy, etc, etc. Ottomans don't have that much debt, so they would help. Let's repay a loan. I could take AQ's lands. What I think I'll do though is I'll ally the Mamluks right now. There goes the Shervani separatists, which I didn't even realise were rising up, but you know what? We're going to go deal with them. Give myself a tick from round because I'm like last. Oh, I know this isn't mountains, but I still don't want to be caught out unnecessarily. There we go. Then back in Dagestan you go. And then I'll put my maintenance back down. Ottomans have embraced colonialism. Fine by me. Tin. Tech 5. Development 5, sorry. Production 5, whatever. Let's grab some grain provinces. I know I said I wanted Tech 12, but I've changed my mind. I want the ability to not have to worry so much about my There we go. So, religion Ardabil is Orthodox. Zlatoust is owned by me. 30 seconds Zlatoust is here, yeah. Because Bashkortostan used to be called Bashkirid, or whatever. And it was these two provinces together, and then at some point they split the provinces. I could do the Zlatoust mission. So there's 2 missions for take on the Muscovites. What about taking on Ardabil? 27 months. Let's actually make the religion Ardabil Orthodox. Because it's only 27 months. And let's change it. Also, I'll be earning more money because prosperity will be kicking in. As long as I'm not declared war on a pen again by the Ottomans. Now I can get the Mamluk money. Perfect. So that's put me truly in the green for the moment. Of course, once the manufactories are finished, the provinces that are building them, I'll be able to build workshops if I haven't already, just to add even more money. Let's add another church. I know it's only 0.12, and it's not overly worth it, but it'll make me feel better, I suppose. Ardabil separatists will actually rise up, so I need to get in place. And once again calling for my army support. Wonderful. Good timing on my recognition there. Because I could have just not thought about it and they would have risen and stopped me. What? Ottomans is likely having financial diplomatic problems and as a last resort decided to sell one of its provinces to Muscovy. Interesting. You very rarely see sell province notifications. There's one of them. Plus it helps the Muscovy name be slightly bigger. So, I'm all for that, personally. Rip Ming. Plus Mongolia's taken some Shun land somehow. There's Taiwan. Manchu wouldn't help. Because Manchurian opinion about Oirat. So I can, when the peace deal is up, that's why I was checking for 3 years time for when the peace deal's up. When the peace deal's up, I can actually attack Oirat without having to worry about Manchu getting involved. So I should be able to expand through Oirat, honestly. So I think with Sibir, although they've got a whole load of claims going on, I think I want to just start integrating them now. They're at a decent enough size for me to not worry about them, I suppose. The Ottomans hopefully will stop declaring war on me as well. I stress the importance of the word hopefully. Lose 25 more gov cap. No. I'm not losing more reform progress. You can get out of here with that. Instead, let's just get ourselves close to my gov cap. Also, I keep saying gov cap when I mean reform progress. Don't worry about that. I recognise that now. It's not going to stop me from doing it. So, you're welcome. Ottomans are once again declaring war on Hungary. Astrakhan is now involved, which means that they're now the subject of the Ottomans. If the Ottomans get sieged down a little bit, then maybe, just maybe, I can fight Muscovy without having to worry about the Ottomans. And that can be my war before Oirat. My manpower's building up again quite nicely. For one. So that's good. I'm happy to leave that at 50% right now. Not going to reduce autonomy on those provinces. There's a lot of stuff going on. $126, 51, 79. I think I'm just going to ask favours for ducats from Venice, honestly. Nice, we got a lot of trust with the Europeans right now. Netherlands formed from Brabant, but they're under a personal union of Burgundy. But this should be... Well, the Burgundians aren't going to have to worry about Flanders anymore. They're bigger, and they can start taking on the Ottomans. They have tech parity. This might be very good. All things considering, despite the fact that Burgundy have no spare manpower. But we shall see. We shall see. But maybe we shall see next time, huh? I've just noticed the time. So, for now, peace out, and let's see how this Ottoman War unfolds.